Good evening. I call to order this regular joint meeting of the Minnehaha County and Sioux Falls Planning Commissions, and I'm going to begin with a few introductory comments. I'm Bonnie Duffy. I'm the chair for the county, and Larry Ludke is here for the city. As a courtesy to everyone here tonight, please make sure that all cell phones are turned off. Please note that tonight's Planning Commission meeting will be rebroadcast via CityLink and posted on the www.minnehahacounty.org site for viewing by the general public. The two planning commissions work together on land use and zoning matters within the rural area surrounding the city. This area is displayed on the screen. When this joint hearing is completed, the joint Sioux Falls and County Planning Commission will adjourn, and the next regular business meeting will begin to consider items beyond the joint zoning jurisdiction with Sioux Falls. Any final action taken on the conditional use permit applications tonight will take effect 5 working days following this meeting unless a written appeal of the Planning Commission's decision is filed in the planning office by Tuesday, September 3rd at 5 p.m. In the event of an appeal, the decision will be referred to the County Commission and City Council for a joint hearing on Tuesday, September 24th at or after 5 p.m. That meeting is held in Carnegie Town Hall at 235 West 10th Street. Action taken on any major amendment to a planned development during the public hearing tonight is a recommendation. That will be forwarded to the County Commission and City Council for another public hearing on Tuesday, September 24th at or after 5 p.m. Joint meetings of the County Commission and City Council are held in Carnegie Town Hall at 235 West 10th Street. First on the agenda is public input. Is there anyone here tonight who wishes to speak on an item that is not on the agenda? At this time, the Planning Commission will consider the consent agenda. Items on the consent agenda are perceived to be non-controversial and meet all the requirements of the codes and regulations. The consent agenda will be acted on in one motion with no public hearing on the items unless a member of the public, the commission, or staff requests the item be removed from the consent agenda. The minutes from the July 22nd meeting are included in the consent agenda. Does any Planning Commission member wish to have any item removed for discussion? Next, I will read each item on the consent agenda and ask if there are any issues or comments from the staff or the audience. If any member of the staff or the audience would like to be heard on the item, please raise your hand, and the item will be moved to the regular agenda to allow you to address the commission later in the meeting. Any items remaining on the consent agenda will be approved by the Planning Commissions with the conditions recommended by staff. The first item, which is number 1, is the approval of the minutes of the July 22nd, 2019 meeting. Item number 2 is continual use permit 19-36 to replace an existing mobile home with a 30 by 60 mobile home on the property legally described as Lot 3, E.T. Aguirre's First Edition to Ellis, Section 9, Township 101 North, Range 50 West. Petitioner is Roger Leeds. He is also the property owner. The location is 1504 North Aguirre Avenue. That's approximately about 1.5 miles west of Sioux Falls. Okay, I'll entertain a motion for those two items.
I move approval of the consent agenda.
I'll second that.
Okay, any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes on the county side.
Mr. Chair, move to approve the consent agenda.
Second. We got a motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Passes on the cease.
Thank you. We're going to move on to the regular agenda. Item number 3. Kevin, do you want to address this item?
Good evening, Kevin Hookman, County Planning Department. Item number 3, a major amendment number 1904. was a request to change the boundaries of the Perry Plan Development District. This item was on the agenda. It was advertised for today. The petitioner has withdrawn his application and has given us written notice to withdraw. He's going to be working with the City of Sioux Falls to annex the property and work within the city limits of Sioux Falls rather than through the county. So I guess what we just do today is ask for acknowledge the withdrawal of the application. And I guess it is a public hearing since it was advertised.
Does that mean that you want a motion to pull that?
Well,
Barry?
I just need somebody to, if anybody is here to hear the item or to speak
Okay.
to it.
Is there anyone here in the audience that wishes to address this item?
Madam Chair, I move that we acknowledge the withdrawal of this item from the agenda.
I'll second it.
Okay. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Oppose? Motion passes on the county side.
For a motion.
Mr. Chair, I move we accept the withdrawal from the applicant on item number 3.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Passes on 6-0.
Okay, there is no old business. There is no new business. Entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Passes on the county side.
For a motion.
Adjourn. Second.
First and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Adjourn.